Hey family, welcome in. Whether you're joining me live or watching the replay, thanks for being here tonight with me tonight. Welcome in. This is day 2 of my 30 days of cruising, resting, and dreaming challenge. And tonight it's all about choice. Okay. Yesterday we gave ourselves permission, right? To dream. Tonight we'll get a little more specific. And if you're watching me, or if you want to jot, some of these words down, feel free to do it. If you're watching, just kind of like, incognito, it's okay as well. As long as you get the information that you need, is what matters. Okay. So, permission was yesterday. Today is choice. Okay, day 2. So, many of us have dreamed a long time, or haven't dreamed in a long time, because life has taught us to be realistic, right? Not to be hopeful. The day that we live in, right? But dreaming doesn't mean spending. It means allowing your heart to breathe. Okay, it means allowing your heart to breathe again. When you imagine yourself in going somewhere peaceful, like the beach, rested, joyful, it does something inside of you. It shifts, right? Your mood, your thought pattern. It gives you some more hope of maybe pursuing that, right? That brings you that hope. And dreaming is the first step toward rest. And like I said, I'm a believer in Jesus. And first we enter that rest of God. That's the foundation, right? The rest of God that only He gives, okay? That peace of God. He is the Prince of Peace, Emmanuel, the Prince of Peace. In this Christmas season, He is our foundation, okay? And so I have some questions for you tonight. I came on really late tonight, but it's something that I actually got home a little later than usual. I had a great dinner with my friend, and God bless you. You know who you are. Thank you so much. And I was already, ready to go to bed. I had taken makeup off. And God prompted me in the way that He knows how to do. He'll talk to you a certain way. And it's like, no, don't, come on. Don't get cold, come on. And I just felt like, okay, I got dressed and got ready, and I am here. Okay. It's usually 8 to 8:30, or between 8 and 8:30 p.m. But that's okay. Sometimes it doesn't have to be perfect. Just that commitment. Anyway. But like I said, I wanted to ask 2 questions, okay? If you had to choose right now, would you cruise the Caribbean, or would you rather cruise Mediterranean? Just wondering, what you would choose, because it's all about choice. So there's no wrong answer at all. It's about noticing what your heart is drawn to, or maybe you're just exploring and you have no idea. Okay, so because of that, I wanted to show you some pictures, right? Just Caribbean versus Mediterranean. So Caribbean cruises are tropical and relaxing, and I have some pictures here that I want to show you. It's pristine white sands, Aruba, Grand Cayman, St. Thomas. It's all about water sports, snorkeling, swimming with the rays. It's like shorter itineraries, and typically more sea days. Okay, and they're often more affordable in the U.S. from the U.S. And it's perfect for families, for relaxing, first time cruisers, the Caribbean is a great place to start. Okay, so I'm applying this to myself, okay, because I'm going through this process with you. I'm going before you, and exploring as I go. The Mediterranean is more culture and history, which I would love. It's all about like museums, Rome, Barcelona, ancient cities, architecture. I love the Bible, so it mentions, Rome. So that would be very, very interesting, However, it is less sea time, and it's more exploration. Okay, so it has cuisine, local cuisine, Spanish, Greek, Italian, pastas and things like that. Usually they're longer. They're usually a week to 14 days, so a week to 2 weeks. It's perfect for culture explorers, couples, food lovers. So it's romantic. People who love walking tours and history. So I definitely would love this type of travel package. Okay, Mediterranean. I'm not much of a water sports person. Even though it's recommended the Caribbean for first time travelers because they're shorter. So you can do. I believe you. I'm sure you can do other things. But it's very laid back, sunny, fun. You can go to, pristine sandy beaches and things like that. So a quick, side by side would be beach and water fun, culture and history. So Caribbean beach and water fun, Mediterranean culture and history, museums. I would love to do that. Landmarks, and usually the excursions are higher, and then often cheaper. Like I said, the Caribbean's often cheaper, especially from the U.S. So that being said, I want to share just a couple of pictures that I have, so I can show you a little bit of a contrast. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around real quick.